Well, hey there, it's Jen.
And Elke, welcome back to the Jen and Elke show, where we love talking about print-on-demand marketing and strategy. And in this particular video, you're going to love this because we have, even before some other people posted their YouTube videos about this particular niche, we have been helping our clients build this niche up already for the last year and a half. And so it's not new, but it keeps expanding and getting bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where we can confidently say that there are five-figure opportunities here. And if anyone doesn't understand what five-figure means, it's like 10,000 and up in terms of being able to sell in this niche. Now, this is something that's so different from what we always teach is evergreen, slow, steady. But this is an evergreen niche. It's just really exploding. And this is why we are doing this video today. And we want to get into it. So let's talk a little bit about the niche, why it's exploding, and how you can leverage it on whatever platform you're using, whether it's Etsy, Shopify, using Printful, Printify, or something like what we love, which is the Zazzle platform, which we're trying to try to convince you to make sure you have a store on that selling golf products by the end of this. And so let's get into why golf is an exploding niche.
Yeah. Well, golf, like Elke mentioned, we've been helping our clients over the past almost 2 years build up some stores, especially if that is their particular niche that they wanted to focus on, and build their stores up to, a five-figure sales per month in some cases. And we can never make any income claims, but it's a really lucrative opportunity and it's becoming a lot more popular and trending. Golf has boomed in the last couple of years. Happy Gilmore 2 came out. He hadn't made a Happy Gilmore movie in years, and he had a whole bunch of cast members there that were extremely famous people. And it was such a funny, like ridiculous movie. But that came out this past year. And then also there's something called TGL Golf, which Tiger Woods had created last year as well. And it's this virtual golf game where high-end golf players who are extremely famous actually come together on teams and they play a virtual version of golf. And then there's like an undulating platform in the middle where they actually get to play real golf as well as virtual. And it's a big thing on TV. I know I watch it and it's pretty interesting. Very different from normal golf, but it's becoming all the rage. And there's also all of these virtual golf places that are opening up in the different pockets all around, Canada and North America and the United States, where if it's not the greatest weather, especially for us Canadians in the wintertime, that people are still able to go and play golf. Obviously, it's a little bit of a different game, but you're still using the same equipment. Like you're using your proper golf equipment. And so whether you're playing in the summertime or whether you're playing virtually in the wintertime or whenever, people are still purchasing golf related items. And golf is actually an interesting one because it's a sport that is not something that people are going to chintz out on and buy low budget things, right? It's an expensive sport where people are going to invest certain money in. And so when you think about the opportunity for creating print on demand products related to golf, people are looking for high quality, definitely, but then they're also willing to pay the higher prices. So if you're thinking about it in a print on demand business way of thinking about things, like these products are high price point products, which means that you will get a higher royalty for when you sell them. And Zazzle offers a wide range of different golf related items, which we will dive into in a minute, but they actually offer more and different opportunities and product types than Printful and Printify. And plus Zazzle is free, right? And Printful and Printify are free themselves, but then you have to use a platform like Etsy and you have to actually pay for your Etsy listings. And so Zazzle is a great opportunity for anyone who wants to dive into the print on demand space, especially within the golf niche.
And I have to qualify that because basically it's not free because you have to pay a fee for everything that you get printed from those platforms, which is so the hidden costs of all the other platforms when you're using Printful or Printify, whether you're on Shopify or Etsy, then you just don't get that same understanding until you do the numbers. Whereas on Zazzle, your listings are for free and all you're doing is paying or getting paid, not paying out or getting more stuff taken off because of different fees. So let's just get that straight as to why Zazzle is the best. We obviously are partially not very impartial, but we just love that every time we go and say, oh, well, maybe we should try Printful or Printify, and we have accounts, but the golf market, it's an absolute must to be on the Zazzle platform because they have so much more. So let's get into it.
So I'm on Zazzle.com and I just put in the word golf here in the search bar, and all of a sudden it populates just like Google does, where it shows the most popular results related to golf. And you can see we have golf balls, golf head covers, golf ball markers, golf towels. Then we have the golf gloves. And each one of these products also has different types and variations and sizes and styles associated with it as well. So we'll just put in, first of all, golf balls. Or even like, well, we're going to do the search result, but actually what I want to do is go into the create your own and go and see what products, because this is what other people have done on other YouTube videos showcasing Printful and Printify, is that there is the opportunity for you to have these products. And you obviously have to have your own account here on Zazzle, but you don't have to actually be logged in to see the products that can be created, which is kind of neat. So I'm just going to put the word golf here, and look, we have 34 results. And each and every single one of these results is something different in terms of a size or a style of a thing. So we actually have the putter cover, we have a driver cover, golf towel, golf ball marker. Then we have different golf tees. We actually have a bottle opener with a marker included in it. Then we have different golf gloves, which can be personalized, more tees, more. This is a golf hat clip and ball marker, much more tees. And then we have all of these different types of golf balls based on the brand and also the feel and the make of it, which is really cool because obviously people are very particular about their golf balls that they use based on, the softness, etc., the hardness and the shape, etc. So very, very cool that all of these are opportunities for you to sell on the Zazzle platform using these product types. And I would like to say too, is that, we've had some clients that have primarily made the majority of their income just selling golf balls and golf club covers. And of course, the towels and the ball markers are also popular as well. But you can see here the price point for the covers are at the baseline of $40. And so if somebody buys that, that's quite a decent royalty that you would get if you were to sell one. And same with the golf balls. If we just scroll down here, for whatever reason, this one is obviously top tier, but it's $89 for this pack of the balls. The majority of them are around $39 to $40, but there are still quite expensive ones available that you could create on the Zazzle platform and earn a royalty from selling them.
Exactly. And if you do it right and you actually refer people, then you get 50. This one's would be 35% or 40% of the actual final cost of whatever the customer is paying before tax.
Yeah. And I just want to quickly now showcase the actual product sort, because we just looked at the product templates, like the blank products. But for example, if we look up golf head covers, that are for sale on Zazzle, unlike on Etsy or on any other platform, like there's a lot of really cool customization that you can create. And there's a lot of photos. We can do monograms. Then there's images, there's names, graphics, photo collages. And so obviously these are products that people have created. So please don't copy. These are not for you to go and say, okay, well, now I have to make this type of golf head cover because it's selling. You have to do your own due diligence and research and create your own. But you can see that there are, like, this is the people buy these things. They're popular, right? And we've got how many results here? So 85,000 results. And don't let that number scare you, because obviously I just put in a general search for the golf head club cover. Golf head club cover. It's like a mouthful. But there's niched down, right? So there's photos, there's funny, there's ones for best dad ever or best father. Then there's animal related ones. So you can really niche down and sell that. And that's only specifically just for the covers. But if we were to then go even to the golf ball here, you can see that this is also where people get really creative with graphics, logos, monograms. I've even seen some photos right here, some photos here. And this is quite fun because then it allows the person who's playing golf to have an individual golf ball that's recognizable apart from their people who they're playing with. And it is just also a really cool keepsake too. People buy these as gifts, and maybe or maybe not, people will even use them. It's something quite fun to even just have as a novelty, having your own personalized golf ball that were made for you.
Mm-hmm. So there you have it.
Yes. A very cool niche that not very many people decide to get into, because a lot of people, when they think about Zazzle or just print on demand in general, for whatever reason, their mind might go straight to mugs and t-shirts and now more so invitations, right? Celebrations like birthdays and weddings and graduation, etc. But golf is a big thing, and it's quite cool that Zazzle has so many different products related to golf that can be customized. And so it's not only like it is a seasonal thing, let's call it that, but because I mentioned that there is a lot more shift towards where people are able to play golf in the wintertime, it's a seasonal but very evergreen thing, because golf is a consistent game, right? Golf has been around for ages, and it's a very respected sport. It's not going away anytime soon. And people who play golf like to invest money in their equipment. And so it's a really, really good niche to sort of tap into, because it's it's just your perfect customer is willing to pay money for personalized things because they take their golf game really seriously.
And even though I think it's Printify or Printful, one of them has the option to do a little bit of customization now, but it's not nearly the standard and the high level that Zazzle has. And also they have a new customer customization interface, which is so intuitive, so that people can make a whole bunch of changes and in real time. So it just leaves Printify and Printful in the dust. And there wasn't a t-shirt in sight with regards to the drop-down menu, which means that that's really not as popular a product. As much as everybody's putting their stuff up on Etsy and listing it, the quality and the high-end customers come to Zazzle, and that's why we've done so well, and that's why we can say it's a 5-figure print-on-demand niche. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to lead us out with our guide?
Yes.
Or
So what we have for you is, if you are in the print-on-demand space or on Zazzle, we invite you to download our diagnostic. It's a free diagnostic, and the link is in the description below. It's called the Ignite Your Print-on-Demand Success, the Ultimate Growth Diagnostic, and this is to help you understand what's working in your Zazzle store or what's not, and take you through a couple questions and make you do an evaluation of your store and or your business, your print-on-demand business, to figure out, you might need some direction or some advice, and or figure out what's going on, why you're maybe not seeing the success that you think that you should be seeing. So make sure that you download that guide, because it's really useful and helpful to give you a proper evaluation of what's going on in your Zazzle store.
Yes, or any other print-on-demand store.
Yes.
But with that in mind, if you are watching this and it's within the month of January and early February, we are in active and open enrollment for our signature course, which is the the Profit by Design Academy. And it is for you. Basically, if you're on a Zazzle store platform, that would be the best candidate. But a lot of people who come from Etsy and Shopify, they want to start Zazzle. And so this is where they just find so much information to help them get started as fast as possible. Because as you can see, we love marketing and strategy, and we can't not tell you that honestly, you should be on Etsy with your golf stuff and also on Zazzle with your golf stuff. And so therefore you need to be running both at the same time. And maybe some of them will overlap, but most of the time you're actually getting more out of the Zazzle platform with regards to the golf pieces, let's say, compared to like socks and t-shirts and things for golf people that want stuff with golf motifs on them. Instead, you're also getting the chance to tap into this whole market on Zazzle with the golf products, which is so tactically smart. And so therefore, start with our print on demand course that is just the thing that gives you the business plan for all of what you need to get started on Zazzle, which is our Profit by Design Academy experience. And we have active enrollment happening now until February 9th, 2026. And so if you're watching this later, I'm sorry, but if you're watching this before that, make sure that you join elkeclark.com/start and scale, which is where you can get all the information and the links so that you can be part of this training and get started as fast as you can so that you can take advantage of this golf niche all summer long. Okay, take care.
Thank you. Bye.